shooting guard at 6'6". Number 1, Devin Booker.
Put down the candy and get ready for basketball. It's Halloween night. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here alongside Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson with Allie LaForce joining us from the floor. So the Houston starting five. They've got Josh Hart. He's out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Lopez in at the two-guard spot. And for the Mavericks, we've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Devin Booker out there with Drew Holiday. Then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Lopez in at the four slot. Well, Grant, to be here for some horrifying hoops on Halloween. You like that?
I do. That's pretty good, man. What could be scarier than losing on Halloween? Looks like a lot of the fans showed up with their Halloween spirit, so it should be fun for everyone choosing to spend their evening with us.
Now here's Lopez. Outside Holiday. There's the triple. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Hart passes to Lopez. To the right side. Ayton finds Lopez. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
Now here's Lopez. The shot by Holiday, no good. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Jason Kidd and I were able to chat. We briefly discussed what he wanted his team to do against Damian Lillard, and he said to not let him get going from deep. Once his three ball is falling, everything else becomes easier for him, so we have to talk out there on the perimeter. So expect to see a lot of defensive activity near the three-point line tonight. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Allie.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Back to Alexander Walker. Booker against Hart. Outside Booker. Shot clock at 5. From down in the low post, it goes.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Pass to Ayton. Now it's Hart. Here's Park, covered by Alexander Walker. Out to Lillard. The three. Holiday grabs the miss. The Mavericks have gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's Adebayo. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton.
And maybe they're a little too excited today. They need to settle down. They've opened up 1 for 4.
Lopez for 3. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And you know Lillard loves setting up his guys. He's got a great eye for where to move the ball.
Pass to Holiday. Here's Lopez. Now here's Adebayo. Lets it go from deep. Nails it from 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at me.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And Lillard gets it to go on the assist from Hart.
And this is exactly why you got to be up on Lillard, or he'll burn you off the catch.
Timeout. And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. To the middle. And Ayton with the stuff.
What a dunk from Ayton. This is how dominant he can be down low.
Mavericks trail by 4. Outside Booker. Well, Grant, if you talk about consistent top-level scores, Devin Booker is near the top of that list.
Yeah, and going back to the 17-18 season, Devin has averaged at least 25 points every year. Book can create his own shot and finish. It's hard finding guys who can do both.
You know, Booker gets a lot of praise for his scoring, But how about his skill as a passer, Richard?
Oh, he's a good decision maker, B.A. He's able to read defenses and dissect them with his passing. He's shown he can be a traditional quote-unquote point guard.
Both free throws good from Booker.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Lillard passes to Park. Hard with it. Guarded now by Holiday. Park can't hit.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
And it's Alexander Walker penetrating.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for two, Nikhil Alexander Walker.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw misses. And he sinks the second. Houston in the lead. Pass to Park. Now Aiden, hounded by Adebayo. Aiden in the high post, working on Adebayo. And here's Lillard. Here's the three, and it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
A genuine sniper from downtown. Lillard's confidence is what makes him so dangerous.
On the wing, Alexander Walker. Now here's Lopez. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Lopez for 3. Adebayo grabs the board. And it's Holiday with the ball for the Mavericks. Trailing by 4. Inside. Outside, Alexander Walker. He buries it from 3.
For a center, Adebayo is an excellent passer. He's always so aware of his surroundings.
Pass to Lopez. Adebayo grabs the board. Dallas has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Now Lopez. Covered by Lopez. Here's Alexander Walker. Back to Lopez. 6 to shoot. Here's Booker. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Pass to Park. And here's Lopez. The 17-footer. The Rockets with another miss.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Lopez against Holiday. Booker for 3. It's rebounded by Houston. A tough loss coming against San Antonio in their last game.
I actually thought their execution at times was excellent, but they failed to come through in those important moments.
And it's just a couple of bad breaks, and then you're on the losing end. I'm sure they're going to bounce back quickly.
Now here's Lillard. Coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game. Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line.
Yeah, I think something that doesn't get appreciated enough is Lillard's patience. Where he's not one to rush things or look for easy outs. He knows it takes hard work to succeed.
Now here's Booker. Boy, he just disappeared against Minnesota. They needed him. Tipped. Goal stolen by Lillard. And here we go. The Rockets in transition. Up top, Aiden. Covered by Lopez. Aiden passes to Lopez. Gets the 3 ball to go. Lopez has got 8.
And the dime going to Aiden, expanding the passing part of his game.
Booker against Lopez. Adebayo, a screen on Lopez. For three, Booker. It's hauled in by Park. Park's got 4 rebounds now.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
And Ayton with the stuff.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
I really didn't see much of an edge from them. A little more intensity could have gone a long way.
Yeah, you hate to be critical, but that's part of our job. You have to call it the way we see it. That night, they were flat.
And so it's Dallas with it. 7-point differential. Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Adebayo. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Ayton. And Ayton pulls it down. Lopez for 3. The rebound by Devin Booker.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Outside Holiday. Adebayo, a screen on Lillard. 3-pointer Holiday. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Park. Back to Lopez. Buries it from 3. He's got 11.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
And so it's Dallas with it. Trailing by 10. Now here's Lopez. Last game we saw him with 32 points. Here's Park. Hard up top. To the inside. And the dunk by Lillard.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Now here's Adebayo. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Minnesota.
And his defense really set the tone. Seemed like he impacted almost every shot that came his way, blocking many.
Booker, good.
Just bouncing off of contact. Booker putting in work in that weight room.
Outside Hart. Pass to Lopez. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Houston.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Capella finds Simons. Banked it in off the glass.
Digging deep, Simons to the hole himself.
And the Rockets with possession. They're on a 16-7 run. Pass to Messi. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Capella. Houston shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First one falls for him. Lee, he's checked in for Dallas. And a change for the Rockets. Holland, he's checked in for Lopez. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Mavericks trail by 12. And here's Lopez. He's scoreless. Simons outside. Fires the 3. Sinks the tray.
He's such an assertive shooter. Simons has his feet planted and just hits it.
Lillard passes to Nesmith. Allen with a screen on Jackson. There's Nesmith with a 3. It's rebounded by Dallas.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
Lopez. Holland with a rebound. Houston leading by 9.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Lillard left side. Jackson against Allen. Pass Pass to Holland. Just 5 on the clock. And the 3 off target. Now here's Lopez. Defense right on him. And that one drops.
He gets inside right when he sees the opening. Got to attack when you have that chance.
Here's Holland. Here's Misi. Here's Lillard. Hey, rejected by Capella.
A quality defender, Capella uses his size and reach to erase shots.
Dallas shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
Team foul. At the line for 2, Lopez.
The free throw drops for Lopez. Booker, he's checked in for Lee. Lopez, he's checked in for Houston. Jones comes in for Damian Lillard. We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter here. Simons against Jones. Here's Lopez. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Lopez has got 15.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
All right, a moment now to bring up last season's top rebounding teams. Houston, 4th.
Last year, they had a very physical aspect of the game down. They were a very tough team to keep off the boards.
And Dallas making a change here. Abaji's checked in. Booker against Lopez. No good. Booker with the defensive effort. Mavericks trail by 7. Pass to Simons. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. He's got 7.
This close in, Simons is consistent. The defense really can't allow him to find that look.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Jones, the pass to Lopez. Capella with a block. And they get it back. Allen a screen. Jones from outside. The rebound by Jackson. He gets it up. And that's not going to go. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's Houston. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, what do you think about the Rockets?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They are playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
We've got Anthony Simons, also Devin Booker out there, Clint Capella out there with G.G. Jackson, and it's Abaji in at the 4. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. And the Mavericks with possession here, following the score by Houston. Jones against Simons. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Houston. Looking ahead, they've got the Warriors coming to town for their next game. And that kicks off a string of 3 home games for them. Pass to Lopez. That 3's off the mark.
After nailing 3 trays to start this game, he's gone silent here in the second quarter.
Here's Abaji. Outside Booker, the 17-footer. Kicks it out to Jackson. No good on the 3. Houston leading by 7. Left side, Neesmith. On the wing, Jones. He's covered by Simons. Back to Lopez. Shoots over Booker, and it's Lopez. That time on the assist from Jones. Lopez has got 4 points now in the quarter. Simons passes to Abaji. Back to Simons. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Pass to Misi. Back to Jones. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
One shot.
free throw off from Jones. Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there's still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, BA, and with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse, but some rebuilds take longer than others.
Here's Lopez. After the basket by Dallas. Wing shot on the way. Capella with a rebound. Mavericks trail by 7. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Mavericks are looking to contend. Coach Jason Kidd said, we're trying to build a championship team, and it's not easy. Dallas has not talked about that for a long time. So to talk about that, it's pretty cool. To be able to build it takes time. We have the personnel, we have the team. Brian, that's confidence.
Yep, and they're in win-now mode, Allie. Thank you.
When Devin Booker steps on the court, you almost expect 30 or 40-point nights. Booker is that talented.
Now here's Jones. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. A chance to check out Dallas's upcoming schedule. On Sunday, they'll defend home court against the Orlando Magic. And then on Monday, they'll be taking on Nikola Jokic and the Indiana Pacers.
And you know, for that matchup with the Bulls, that will be the 8th contest of the year for them. The season is young, but they are starting to sharpen up.
Now here's Booker. Give him 8 points now. Simon's shot is good.
Taking on more playmaking responsibilities, Booker has matured over the years, becoming a better teammate.
Simons against Jones. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. And there's a pick. There's the 3. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Abaji. Neesmith covering. Abaji, the pass to Simons. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Rockets. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Misi, guarded by Capella. Allen against Jackson. 5 to shoot. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Misi sinks that one from the post. And the Rockets lead by 5.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
The Mavericks have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Simons, a screen on Lopez. For 3, Booker. Oh, yeah! Booker dialing long distance.
Calls the play, and Booker executes to perfection.
Grayson Allen's shooting gets a lot of attention, Richard, but his efficiency is also impressive.
No, it's his shooting and efficiency that causes problems for defenses. When he's on the floor, there will be much more space for everyone else to work.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Jackson, the score now all even.
They're really working the paint now.
Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Lopez, the screen on Simons. Here's Jones. Hey, rejected by Capella. Outside Booker. Shoots over Lopez. Booker no good. And the Rockets shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. Houston with another miss.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Simons. Jones against Booker. What balance from Booker.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
It's a neck-and-neck game in Dallas. Following this game, they host the Magic. That'll be their second of a 5-game stretch at home. Will it go? And too long on the shot. Dallas has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Jackson finds Booker. He shoots it. It's hauled in by Houston.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Pass to Lopez. Now here's Allen. Shot clock at 6. Launches it from deep. The rebound by Jackson. For Dallas, they've gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. Booker against Lopez. Down low. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Jones, the pass to Allen. That one goes in. Allen's got his first points of the game.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
The Mavericks shooting about 58% so far in the second. Here's Simons. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Simons got 8 points here in the quarter.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Lopez, the screen on Simons. Here's Jones. And he lays it up and in.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
For Dallas, they've gotten 8 of 13 shots to fall in the second quarter. For 3, Booker. The rebound by Nesmith. The Rockets have gone 6 of 14 in the second quarter. Lopez passes to Jones. Now here's Nesmith, tightly guarded. And that misses. That would have put him up. Dallas shooting 47% in this one, looking efficient. A nice shot by Booker.
You thought that first quarter was good? He's been even better in the second.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. A big group substitution here for Dallas. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Clint Capella. Lopez comes in for Abaji. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Jackson. And Holiday subbed in for Devin Booker. Now here's Lillard. Give him 8. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nesmith passes to Park. Here's Lillard. And another miss by Houston. The Mavericks leading. Simons outside. Back to Lopez. Outside, Alexander Walker to the paint. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Second team foul.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
The story so far has been their mid-range shooting. The analytics might not like it, but elite offenses still knock it down from that area.
And not only that, they're off to a pretty hot start shooting from outside. They seem locked in tonight. Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
All right, the Rockets making a switch here. That one misses. Rockets trail by 3. Here's Hart. Here's Messi. And he battles for the ball, gets the second chance bucket. Messi's got 6.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Adebayo passes to Holiday. Into the lane. It's hauled in by Houston. Ayton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. To the middle. Lillard deciding where to go with it. Pass to Park. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, the analytics would say take either that shot or something from downtown.
Now here's Lopez. He's covered closely. Ayton against Adebayo. Shoots over Ayton. Adebayo, no good. Houston in the lead. Outside Hart.
The officials were right on top of that one.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. That free throw, no good. Good on the second one. And it's Simons with the ball for the Mavs. Trailing by 2.
You know, I have to admire a guy like Anthony Simons. Early in his career, he was seen as undersized, but with his skill and pure athleticism, he balances the scales against bigger players, and he's become a ferocious scorer.
And so Simons nails both of them.
I mean, it was amazing to see Simons' progression in his first few NBA seasons. He got better every single year.
Pass to Park. Here's Lillard. Adebayo with the rejection. And here's Simons outside. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Here's Park. He's covered by Simons. Ayton, a screen on Simons. Down low. And stolen by Adebayo. On the break. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And using that speed right there is what makes Simons hard to stop in transition.
Pass to Messi. Here's Park. 1:10 left in the second quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Ayton in the high post. Over Adebayo. The Rockets with another miss. The Mavericks lead by 5. Outside, Alexander Walker. Here's Lopez. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Allen, he's checked in for the Rockets. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. A chance at a 2 for 1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
And they're able to recover. Hart can't hit. Dallas has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Outside, Alexander Walker. Off target from outside.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Ayton. For 3, Allen. Pure from 3-point range. Allen's got 5 points in the quarter. Simons against Allen. And it's Simons missing. Outside Hart. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Anthony Simons has been leading the charge for Dallas. An insane quarter. No one could stop him. Back after this.
Glad you could join us. The story tonight for the Houston Rockets through 2 quarters.
You love to see this kind of chemistry. It's like our chemistry on the set. Everyone knows his rank.
You know what, Ernie, for once, I can't.
And now let's take a look at our power. Glad you could join us.
And we're ready to get this second half of our Halloween broadcast going. You look at Anthony Simons, he's been playing really well.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
So the Houston 5 right now. They've got DeAndre Ayton. Josh Hart is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Lopez in a shooting guard. Now here's Booker. Fires from 14. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Booker's got 17.
Throw out those analytics. When Booker is taking a 15, 20-footer, that's a great look for him and his squad.
Ayton passes to Hart. There's a screen. Pass to Park. Outside, Alexander Walker. To the inside. Outside for Booker. Lopez passes to Adebayo. And here's Booker. The three is up. Good. And the assist goes to Adebayo. Now it's a 5-point Maverick lead.
Part of the evolution of Booker's game, getting consistent from deep.
Lopez against Booker. Jacks up a three. And Lopez with the three. Lopez has got 22 points.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Outside Booker. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
Holiday against Lillard. Inside. Lopez in the post. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And it's going to go on Devin Booker. And the first one at the line is good.
2 shots.
And so he hits both. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Holiday against Lillard. Adebayo, a screen on Lopez. Booker for 3. It's hauled in by Houston. Ayton's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game.
Look, when you've made your first 3 shots of the half, I think it's okay for a heat check.
Now here's Hart. That's good from Ayton on the assist from Hart. Hart's got his 5th assist in this one. And Booker's got the ball here for the Mavericks. Outside Holiday. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. They get the rebound. Houston has gone 7 for 17 from 3-point range so far in this matchup. Adebayo with the rejection.
What a menacing swat by Bam, letting them know there are no easy shots when he's around.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He's going to talk it over with his guys. You're looking at the best in free throw shooting last year in the NBA. Damian Lillard 4th, and of course Anthony Simons.
From the free throw line, those two were almost automatic last year. What great assets they are late in the game.
A nice shot by Park.
Their defensive effort is certainly lacking since halftime. They need to wake up.
Lillard against Holiday. Pass to Booker. They need this. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Booker's got 9 points now in the second half.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Hard against Lopez. And stolen by Holiday. Here's Booker. It's hauled in by Park. Park's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Lillard passes to Lopez. Offensive rebound. Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Assertive basketball. Ayton getting after it on the offensive glass, using his size to his advantage.
Here's Adebayo. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers, yet he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game.
Pass to Ayton. And here's Lopez. Booker defending. Here's Park. And the shot goes down. Park's got 5 points in the quarter.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Now here's Holiday. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Adebayo, a screen on Lopez. For 3, Booker gets the 3 to fall. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
He knocked one deep ball in the first half, but you start to get the feeling he's finding his rhythm out there now.
Pass to Park. Good work defensively by Lopez.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Hart against Holiday. Adebayo, a screen on Hart. The shot by Holiday, no good.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Now Holiday. Outside, Alexander Walker. To the inside. And finished off by Adebayo.
The aggressiveness of Adebayo. He plays with so much energy and force close to the bucket.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. The Mavericks making a switch here. Jackson is checked in. Pass to Lopez. Ayton, a screen on Booker, to the paint. And stolen by Adebayo. Here's the break. Good chance here for Booker. Shot is good, off the back rim and in. Booker's got 14 points now in the second half.
This is Booker at his most dangerous. No hesitation right there.
Here's Misi. Pass to Park. They set the pick. The Rockets again can't hit. Dallas leading by 3. Jackson with it. Now guarded by Ayton. And there it is for him. Lopez has got 7 points.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Here's Misi. Pass to Park. Launches it. Rebounded by Lopez. Lopez has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Now here's Booker. He's closely guarded. Back to Lopez. It's hauled in by Houston. Lopez finds Lillard from the arc. Offensive rebound. Oh, deflected. Lopez with the steal. The finish! And it's Lopez with the jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Now here's Ayton. Give him 8. Pass to Park. Shoots over Jackson. Park, no good. Dallas leading by 7. Jackson down low. Is covered by Ayton. Ayton with the defensive effort. Now here's Lopez. Soft touch off the glass. Lopez has got 7 points for the quarter.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Pass to Adebayo. And out of bounds. Houston will have it.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
This timeout gives them a chance to strategize because whatever the game plan they have, it's not working.
Lillard against Holiday. Park passes to Lopez. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. And now just a 3-point Dallas lead.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Pass to Lopez. Now here's Booker. Covered by Lopez. Again the miss by the Mavericks.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Lillard against Adebayo. Down low. Here's Ayton. Holiday grabs the miss. The Mavericks lead by 3. Adebayo up top. Outside Holiday. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
You can't fall for Adebayo's pump fake, or else he'll go right into the contact.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Dallas.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off a transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Anthony Simons, he's checked in for Dallas. And the second free throw is good.
You have to love the style Bam brings with him to the floor. He's such a spirited player, and you can see his teammates enjoy it as well.
Now here's Allen. He's got 5. Can't cash it in from close range. The Mavericks lead by 4. Adebayo sets a screen. There's Simons with a 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Misi's got his 6th rebound on the night. Out to the right wing. Lillard against Holiday. Pass to Misi. Allen with it. Clock at 6. The Mavericks pull it in. Jackson surveying the D. Simons outside to the middle. And here's Lopez. Good, and the assist goes to Adebayo. Adebayo's got 3 assists in the game. Lillard against Holiday. Oh, tough shot, Lillard.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
Now here's Adebayo. Defense is right there. Blocked! And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
Capella, he's checked in for Dallas. Abaji comes in for Drew Holiday. Eubanks, he's checked in for the Rockets. Here's Jackson. Pass to Lopez. 6 on the shot clock. Puts it up from 17. Misi grabs the board. Misi's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Simons against Lillard. There's a minute 12 left in the third. Shoots from the elbow. Rebounded by Lopez. Lopez has got rebound number 7 tonight. Simons with it. He's picked up by Lillard.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Pass to Nesmith. Allen with a screen on Jackson. With some arc. And he takes it up and lays it in.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Here's Abaji. The rebound by Nesmith. Nesmith's got his 4th rebound in this one. Allen with it. Lopez with the steal. Here's Abaji. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
That's going to go on Drew Eubanks.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
No good on the free throw. Thibault, he's checked in for Eubanks. And he's good on the second. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lillard against Simons. Lillard up top. 13 points in the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's Nesmith with a 3. Connects from downtown. Nesmith's got 5 points now this quarter. Simons with it. Puts up a 3. It's not going to go for him. Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Dallas Mavericks. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Anthony Simons out there with Devin Booker. Then it's Clint Capella. Then it's G.G. Jackson. And it's Abaji in at the power forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Now here's Jones. Pass to Lopez. Clock at 6. Puts up a deep three. The rebound by Jackson.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
Like what? Like, what is going on right now?
And Houston has possession. Pass to Misi. And here's Lopez from the arc. They get it again. Second shot opportunity. The shot by Misi, no good. Dallas leading by 6. Simons outside. Simons, a screen on Lopez. Inside. And it's Simons missing. Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Neesmith passes to Lopez. And the sweep roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Lopez has got 11 points here in the second half. Booker against Lopez. Capella, screen on Lopez. Booker, the pass to Capella. Knocked away. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Outside Neesmith. Capella against Lopez. From deep. Mavericks with the rebound. Jackson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Booker. To the inside. Back to Simons. Outside for Booker. Here's Abaji. Capella with it. Defended by Jones. The jump hook. Got a piece of it.
When he's got the ball, those inside looks are usually money. Despite the miss, they should keep going to that.
Neesmith passes to Lopez. And it's Devin Booker with a rebound. Houston with another miss. The Mavericks lead by 4. Abaji, the pass to Simons. Here's Jackson to the paint. Here's Abaji. And the basket good. A bank shot that time.
That's how you do it. Work for the high percentage look.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Allen outside. Shot clock at 6. The shot. Houston with another miss. The Mavericks have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Abaji, pass to Simons. Driving inside. It's hauled in by Houston. Jones with the ball. Now guarded by Simons. Neesmith passes to Lopez. Fires it. The Mavericks pull it in. Jackson's got rebound number 7 tonight.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
Down low. Capella inside. He's against Allen, and Capella gets it to go.
Inside, Capella's physical ability makes the difference. He can get vertical, bump with you, whatever it takes.
Here's Misi, guarded by Capella. Here's Lopez, and it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Lopez has got 4 points this quarter.
He's done everything he can to give them a lift tonight, but it hasn't been enough.
Booker, the pass to Capella. He shoots. Rebounded by Lopez.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
A 17-foot shot on the way. Chalk up 2 there. And now it's just a 4-point Maverick lead.
And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
When they time that play right, Capella is a good man to have on the end of it. He's a strong finisher when he rolls off the screen.
Inside, here's Misi. That's good, and it's Jones with the assist.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Dallas leading by 4. Simons outside. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Simons has got 24.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Outside Jones. With the 10-footer. Another one falls for Houston.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Yeah, the second half in stark contrast with the first. Coach must have gotten on them a little bit at halftime.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Adebayo's checked in for Clint Capella. Lopez comes in for Abaji. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Jackson. And Holiday subbed in for Simons. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Here's Park. Lillard outside. Out to the right wing. Clock at 4. Lopez for 3. Alexander Walker grabs the board.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
Booker for 3. And Dallas hits again from deep.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Outside Hart. Back to Lillard. And he dunks it down.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Booker no good. Rockets trail by 8. Park passes to Lillard. Lillard drains the outside shot.
And that's a veteran move by Lillard to see the D closing and get the shot away.
Adebayo against Aiden. Now here's Adebayo. He's guarded closely. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for Houston. Pass to Lillard. Here's Lopez. Booker defending for 3. Lopez can't hit.
Another missed 3, and he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
Oh, Booker's shot goes despite the contact.
And we've kind of come to expect this performance from Booker every night. His scoring is just that consistent.
Lopez finds Hart. Here's Park. from behind the arc. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Booker, to the inside, and finished off by Adebayo.
Continuing to get better at facilitating Booker with a dime.
Rockets trail by 9. Hayden with it. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That free throw no good.
A double-double machine who can also block shots. You won't find many centers with Ayton's size and talent.
He hits the second from the line. Now here's Booker. Outside, Alexander Walker. Adebayo, a screen on Hart. Lopez for 3. And Ayton pulls it down. And Houston is shooting just 37% since the fourth quarter got started. Here's Lillard. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
This guy is so tough to cover all over the floor. Ayton can score in so many different areas.
And he knocks down the first one. Good on both.
He's upped his aggressiveness, wanting to get to the line more and doing just that.
Hard against Lopez. Pass to Booker. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Lopez has got 4 rebounds in the game. Lopez with the steal. Outside, Alexander Walker. For 3, Booker. It's hauled in by Houston. Park's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Hart. He can't hit that time. Good work defensively by Lopez. Outside, Alexander Walker. Back to Lopez. Over Lillard. And he can't bank that one in. Rockets trail by 6. And here we go. The Rockets in transition. Here's Hart. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Alexander Walker with the bucket.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
To the paint. Here's Ayton. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist.
Clutch points from Ayton. We've seen him do it in the finals. DeAndre is a prime-time player.
To the middle. Deflects the pass. Adebayo. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
And if I were them, I'd start thinking about where I'm going to get food after the game because this one looks a bit out of reach.
First free throw is good, and that brings him within 5. Ayton hits them both.
Those are big free throws. Now they need some defensive stops.
And that's an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Booker drawing the double. Pass to Adebayo. Booker with it, and Lopez picks him up, and an intentional foul right there.
Third team foul. Now at the line, we have Devin Booker taking 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. And And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Taking full advantage of his opportunities at the line to extend their lead.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
Lopez finds Hart. Lillard outside. And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth. Hart passes to Hart. Off the mark there with a 3.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
At the line for 2, Drew Holiday.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. Houston calls timeout. They trail by 8. Guys, your thoughts?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here.
Fires for 3. Pass to Lopez from deep 3-point land. That one no good. And so the Mavericks take the win. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Bam, of all the aspects that went into this win, which do you think was most important?
Our defense, man. You know, when it got down to crunch time, we really locked in, and we pride ourselves on that, like I always say. And, you know, we take those matchups, those one-on-one matchups personally. And we got the stops, and we got a W. We got to tough this one out.
It's always better when you can make it personal. Thanks so much, Bam.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Devin Booker.